the world around Europe has become hotter and unsafer for most of the people on it.
The last 5 years, we've had the corona pandemic, we've had a war of aggression by Russia and Ukraine. We've seen an increased movement to the right in politics across the continent, but also beyond the continent. We've seen a more assertive China in the landscape of countries that Europe engages with.
For us, this means that there is a need to take action and find a way for Europe to play a constructive part in this.
Europe has to help to shape a more inclusive world order, and I think we are already on the right track. We just have to keep doing more of what we are already doing. And we do hear a lot about outreach towards the global south. The Europe in the World strategy that Mercator has put out is doing exactly that. It's acknowledging that we are not alone, and it's looking for ways to meaningfully engage with other players.
It would be better for everyone if we actually knew what Europe wanted from Africa. I think that's been the biggest problem so far. Actually just naming that and making it clear what that is will go a long way in shifting relationship to a place where there can be a discussion about mutual interest.
Europe has to be a bit more humble and inclusive, even at the risk that it means that the cake, if it cannot be bigger, has to be shared. The idea that Europe has to come out on top in all scenarios is no longer something that most of the people on this planet can agree on.
So I think my biggest wish is for Europe to stay united, confronting various challenges of the future. For example, a possible re-election of Donald Trump as American president, but also when it comes to dealing with China or Russia, I think our biggest strength would be our unity, and it's not a given, but I think we are working on it. And I think a more united Europe is also a stronger Europe, a more capable Europe in the world. So that's my biggest wish, to see that happening.
And my wish, I think, for Europe is that we Europeans get our act together, understand who we are in the 21st century, and try and make it seen by non-Europeans as a feasible project.
So for me, I see Europe can be a beacon of hope in terms of strong institutions, rule of law as well, and practicing basically what it preaches in terms of inclusivity and also diversity and tolerance, I'd say, to different ideas.
I would like the role of Europe to be not just making the decisions, but also to be on eye level with other continents, with other unions, and to take the perspectives in that are just not in the Eurocentric parts geographically and politically.
I wish that Europe will play a role in the next 5 years through unity and cohesion, through its talents and ability to innovate, and to a sincere and open-eyed engagement. And you? What do you wish for?